Ford making fun of Tesla. They mocked Tesla over glass roof problems. And look, like full disclosure, I'm a huge Tesla fan. Hopefully we'll soon be getting one in the next 6 to 12 months. Have a Tesla. But the reason I bring this up is because when Ford made this, they made a statement about there was a Model Y from Tesla that apparently they didn't there wasn't there was a component missing that didn't have enough sealant installed when they delivered that Model Y. So they had a potential problem. So they seemingly referencing this apparently isolated incident. Palmer noted that such issues would definitely not plague the Mach-E, and that Ford customers would not be required to compromise on build quality. Well, people with glass roofs, well, glass anything, should not be throwing stones. And I there's a big lesson here that I want to point out. So let's see. The bumpers don't fall off. The roof doesn't come off when you wash it. The door handles don't get stuck in cold weather. That's the CEO of Ford saying that. And recently, Ford issued 2 separate recalls in Canada that impacted almost 5,000 Mustang Mach-E's. Those that are electric Mustang, over build quality issues. Apparently, they had concerns of the panoramic roof. Approximately 1,800 Mach-E's are affected by the recall. Now, fast forward, this was on the 21st. If you fast forward to here, to today, Ford is initiating a recall on most of the electric Mustang Mach-E SUVs has sold in the United States since it went on sale late last year due to a manufacturing defect that could allow windshields to detach in a crash. So the lesson here, and this is affecting almost over 17,000, getting close to 18,000 vehicles built from February 2020 till June 2021, and the root cause has not been determined. So don't get in an accident with your Ford. Now, again, I am not taking a side here in Ford versus Tesla. I've been in a Mach-E. It's cool. I don't really love the look of it, but I don't really like the look of the Teslas either. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I want to talk about is don't be throwing stones, in your glass houses here. You can, try to assure people that, we're the Titan industry, or the Titans in the industry. We are the solid foundation. We are the people that know the best. We've had the most experience, and we won't have these quote unquote, and I say this based on a quote, maybe it was in the other article, teething problems that Tesla has had over the years, that it has grown out of the ground from basically nothing. And with that said, like that's absolute nonsense, right? Companies have recalls all the time. I'm dealing with a recall myself in my car. So I want you to think about it in your business. Let's not throw shade, right? Let's hold each other up, hold each other accountable, and see where it can make the most sense to work together. And just throwing shade is not helping anybody. It's not helping the situation. It's certainly not. I mean, because remember, at the end of the day, people are driving cars. There are people. These are real life people that are getting into these vehicles and driving them. So, throwing shade about things falling apart is not, or in some cases like GM exploding, is not great. And lest we forget, Ford can talk about all these, we won't have teething problems, but let's see, they don't make Focuses anymore. They don't make cars anymore. One of the reasons is because they couldn't get a transmission right. They've been making transmissions for 100 years and they couldn't get a transmission right. in their Ford Focuses that like nearly like bankrupted them, or brought them up to a point where it's like, if we don't do something about this, like we are going to be in deep doo doo because of it. And then ultimately after that, they just cut off the Focuses altogether, the Fiestas altogether, and actually all their cars except for technically the Mach-E is a car, and the Mustang is the only car. But point being is that these types of issues can crop up anywhere. Don't throw shade. Let's work towards figuring out the problems, because it's real people that are either interacting with their companies and or your companies and affected by that.